he was in the awful situation of having a disease that he himself had watched his own daughter die an incredibly painful death. And to those who say palliative care needs to be better and palliative care can be enough, of course it needs to be better. And of course people give their careers to amazing palliative care. But the best palliative care in the world cannot prevent hugely painful deaths for some. So yes, the safeguards are vital. Internationally, we now can see many states, many countries, like Australia, that have brought in a narrow and a clear set of rules. But the people I want to have the choice are those facing a painful death when they know that death is coming, with the protections, of course, for people with disabilities, for those with mental ill health, but making sure that all of us should have the choice when we know for certain we're facing such pain at the end that we can instead have a dignified and good death. And I know I'd want that choice for myself.
Long before I entered this place, I have been an advocate of assisted dying with the appropriate safeguards to alleviate unnecessary suffering. My own mum cared for my dad during his cruel battle with cancer. Sadly, not even the best palliative care could provide him with a good death. And I do believe, Madam Deputy Speaker, that there is such a thing as a good death. At its core, this bill...
Status quo. Firstly, there are 20 people a day that sadly die with unrelieved pain, and that doesn't count all of the other complex symptoms that people experience toward the end of life. And there are something like 50 people a year that travel to Dignitas for assisted dying. I think to pretend that the status quo is good enough is wrong, and we need to be more open as a sector about recognising the value that assisted dying could bring to existing palliative and end-of-life care choices. So I support the bill because I think it will make things safer, better and more compassionate for patients and families toward the end of life.
英国では毎日20人の末期患者が緩和されない痛みで死亡していると推定されていることが独立系の医療経済局 OHE の調査によると明らかになりました。その調査によると火曜日に国会議員に提出される予定でイングランドで緩和ケアを受けている人の4人に1人が満たされていない痛みのニーズを抱えています。OHE は最も控えめな推定値を使用し実際の数ははるかに多い可能性が高いと述べました。それによると可能な限り最高水準のホスピスレベルの緩和ケアを行っても2023年の人生の最後の3ヶ月間に英国全体で7300人以上が緩和されない痛みで亡くなったと計算されています。2019年には年間約6400人という数字で4年間で 15% 増加しました。2019年の報告書で医療経済局は次のように述べています。緩和ケアにおける患者の痛みをコントロールすることの難しさについては広範なエビデンスがある。イングランドの最新の証拠の一つ、ロイヤルカレッジオブフィジシャンズ2016年は、症例記録の 73% が、症例レビュー後、症例の 79% で痛みが制御されたことを示しており、病院で死亡した緩和ケア患者の 21% が緩和されない痛みを持っていたと報告しています。